It's Mook from Staydownproductions. Appreciate y'all for having me today. It's a pleasure to be here. When I woke up and probably had to work a 6 to 3 shift, and I was like, man, this 9 to 5 shit ain't for me. I never work. I can't wait to be able to never work again. And I had really got to that point to where I never entered a job again. And that helped just out of nowhere. We hit 100K. Like I remember like going to different colleges every day. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, could you follow my blog page? And with Ubi, Borny, Troy, Baby D, Casey, Bray, like all the different help at that time, like they was going with me. I wasn't doing it by myself. Sometimes Ubi would go by himself, you know, just a different, consistent grind. And then shit, it had finally hit 100,000. Like that's the mark that motherfuckers be hoping to get to one day. I still don't think outside of Say Cheese, it has been another Texas blog to even hit 100,000 followers. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But I remember we hit 100K, and then I had made a post like, shit, once we hit 100K, that's when we're gonna start going city to city. Like, I don't even know if y'all remember, like, even, cause it was so much shit that we was doing from 0 to 100K. Like, we was even doing an album. Like, I don't even know if y'all remember, they was working on the Staydownproductions album. Like, every beat I bought, like almost everything was owned by us. Every beat was bought, like from a Houston producer. Every video was shot from a Houston videographer, paid for in full. Every studio time, everything was mixed and mastered by A-Red. Never asked for no discount. Everybody got paid in full. Any artist that didn't want to show me the love felt like that I needed to pay them. I paid them, I ain't asked for no discount. I paid the price that they wanted me to pay, and I was putting together an album. Everything was owned by us. Everything that anybody that was on the album was from Houston. Every beat was on it. It was from a producer from Houston. Everybody that shot a video, it was shot by a videographer from Houston. Like it was a Houston tape. And I don't even know if y'all remember this at that time, but we was putting that together.
Nigga, for sure remember when y'all was going
out. It's like,
I was on y'all page before.
That motherfucker had just, I'll never forget now, waking up, we was going to New York, me and my family, we was going to New York. I went on my phone because I was just getting ready to go. And then once we got everything packed, I said, I'm getting in the car from get on us, see what I'm from the post. And that motherfucker was gone. At that time, it ain't hit me because I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna come back. It's probably just gone. And then shit, I started paying them thousands of dollars to get it back, and it never came back. And then I was just like, damn, fuck. I think about this shit every day. I was just like, fuck it. Then I made a new page. That was the. I think that was Staydownproductions. I don't even know because we got 3.0 right now. It was another page right before that. So I don't know if it was Staydown. I don't know if they gave us the 2.0. They would let us get that back. But I had made that page, start back grinding again. Not, you know what I'm saying, not tripping. Start back grinding again. Got that bitch up to about 35K. That motherfucker got deleted. And now shit, we at Staydownproductions 3.0 and shit. Nigga hustling again to get that bitch back to 100K and surpass that.
I got you. So look, talk about the Cypress, like how you came up with that idea and what that means to the city.
And to be honest, like one thing I try to do, like a lot of shit, like I say I was the first to do, I co-sign first, but when it comes to the cypher, whenever somebody asks me this, I always get a credit to him. I want to say Zion. I don't know if y'all know what it is. Zion Views his name. Mary used to go to school with him. Yeah. He did a cypher. That's really how I would say Megan Thee Stallion got popping from that cypher. And also Beezy Miyake, he did an AON cypher. That's a videographer. He's from Detroit, but he stays in Houston. He did an AON cypher. And those two ciphers, when I seen that, I was just like, damn, I feel like this artist should be in a cypher. This artist should be in a cypher. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna do one on my own. And that's when we all came together. Shit, that's when it was like a full team at that point. We all came together and just found different artists and we just started doing them. But I wanna do another one. We ain't did one in probably over a year. For sure, I want to do some more, but that's how they started. Though. I seen Deezy do one, I seen Mary do one, and I was just like, shit, I want to do one of those. I feel like I know some artists that'll be good in cypher, and that's when I started doing it.
I got you.
But that's when we started doing it.
All right, man. So what's your stance on the Houston music scene and the culture in Houston in general? Like, do you feel like we coming together as artists, or do you feel like it's a separation?
I feel like it's getting better over the years. Like it has gotten better over the years. I feel like with Houston, I feel like we slow. to a lot of things. Like I feel like this one of the city that everybody outside of Houston, they all embrace it. But as far as us, it's like we kind of be slow to a lot of things. So but I feel like it's getting better though. But also I feel like as far as the Houston music scene, I feel like it has died down over the years. You know, I feel like it's a few artists that's holding it down and making us look good. But as far as overall, I feel like as far as upcoming scene, I feel like it has died down like tremendously. But you know, it's gonna come back. Also, I feel like because it comes down to the bloggers, the interviewers, everybody. We all gotta do our job. So I feel like me personally, I feel like bro, it should be a new artist out of Houston to pop and blow every 3 months. That's just how I feel. But I'm probably being biased, but I think that's how it should be. But I feel like as far as like overall though, we all getting better. And that's all that you can ask for is improve.
Yeah. All right, but on that, like, how do you feel like we as a whole can improve on that though?
See, when I used to always wish that everybody could work together, but that's not really a reality. Some people just, for whatever reason, everybody know, like, you know, some people just not gonna work together. But with all that being said, like for example, I might know that I can't fuck with you. I probably have no problem with you. I know, but we know that for whatever reasons are, we can't kick it with each other. But that don't mean that I gotta talk down on you, I gotta hate you, or somebody asks me about you, I gotta say something negative to you. Like at the end of the day, just real is always real. So it's like, just because I know I don't like you, that don't mean I can't wish you the best. Like just cause I don't like you don't mean I don't want to see you win. And I just feel like that should be the motto of the whole Houston scene. I just feel like if somebody from outside of Houston was to come out here, right, and was to ask a random person like, give me some upcoming artists, motherfuckers gonna only say they partners. They ain't gonna mention the real people that's out here hustling and pushing and trying to become something. They only gonna mention the people they chill with on a daily basis, and that's what you're supposed to do. But as well, you gotta be honest. Like, you know, your nigga that you talking about, he got 300 views on his last video. You know he not the hottest nigga in Houston. Like, be honest. But you know, I just feel like once we start working together more and just, you know, putting us before everybody else, and versus like a random, let's say ESTG, like he'll come out here and everybody will just rush to him and just want to be around him. But it's like, shit, we got 100 ESTGs in Houston right here, why we can't? But you know, that's just how Houston is. We can't complain. We just gotta adapt to it and just become somebody. And once people outside of Houston embrace us, everybody in Houston embraces. It ain't right, but you know, shit, that's how it is out here. But once we all start working together and see that, shit, we are the ones. Like, Houston is the culture. Once we start realizing it, man, the sky's the limit.
I feel that. So you mentioned about the new artists. So give me some new artists that you feel like gonna blow out of Houston or in Texas in general. Cause y'all post a lot of artists. So who you think next?
See, I'm gonna name a few people. Cause when people be asking me these questions out of blue, my mind be farting sometimes. But this is artist out of Dallas named Montana 700. I feel like that's like the hardest upcoming artist in Texas right now. But I'm gonna give you some more people. I ain't just gonna leave it there. LFD Dito, that's an artist. I feel like he got the potential to be. You remind me of Kevin Gates in a way. Like, anybody that understand that can understand what I'm saying. Like, I feel like LFD Dito is a superstar. He just has to tap into that potential. I'm gonna give you some more artists. Let me think. Who else? Let me see. Who else I be jamming?
And then while you on that too, why you think he a superstar? What's the qualities of a superstar?
I feel like he got the it factor. You know, like, just say, for example, like, if you walk in a room, right, some people need jewelry, some people might need an entourage, but like, it's certain people that can walk in a room and not say a word but be so loud. And I feel like that to me, that's the it factor. Everybody don't have that, and it ain't by choice, it ain't by default. Some people got it, some people don't. It's some people that don't have it and still can make it, but I feel like he got the it factor. Not only that, he's a pure entertainer. Take away music, he's still entertaining. And then if you just listen to him, Like if you don't agree with him, you know everybody ain't gonna like everybody, but he's a likable dude. The shit he do, like it makes people, even you never heard a song from him, just go look on his Instagram. You gonna be a fan of him, whether he's funny, whether he says some real shit, whether he says something that grabs your attention and you disagree with it. He's a attention, like he's a not an attention seeker, like he grabs people's attention in a good way though. You know, and like I tell myself, bro, like when it comes to music, if somebody was to say nothing about your music, or somebody was like, if I was to post you right, if you send me a video and I post it, and somebody would say nothing, that's a problem. But if 100 people was to laugh at you, 100 people was to come in and say this shit trash, you got potential to be a star. But if people look at this shit and nobody says nothing, then it's probably time to switch careers. So and I just feel like with him, if he tap into that, like not even he could be a motivational speaker. It don't even have to just be typically just be music. I just feel like he got the it factor. I want to give some more people like Nino Name. I don't even know if y'all ever heard of Nino Name. I feel like he got, but that's somebody I've been saying though for years. I don't even know if y'all ever seen our first cypher. He was in that hoe, and if you see him in that cypher and listen to him now, you would think that's two totally different rappers. He got so many different styles. I remember when it was a cool thing to do, he could make a tape sounding like Gunna. He'll sound like straight like he from Atlanta. And he'll make people say he sound like J-Dog. He got some shit, he'll sound like he from Detroit, Flint. He just got so many different styles and swags. That nigga Nino Name is a dope artist. Then I'm gonna get it's some more upcoming. Y'all ever heard of Swamp Poppy? He be Guapo. Man, I feel like he's a natural. He's a star as well. Like I feel like it's a few artists in the city. I feel like they skipped like the upcoming wave. Like as far as how some artists gotta grind and hopefully get 15 comments or get 100 views on their post. Some people gotta go to that stage, but then you got some people that skip that. They first video, they 10K. Every time they post a picture, they 5,000 likes. Some people just skip that. I feel like he's one of those people that didn't have to go through that upcoming process. Like when he came in, he was likable. Whether he was a star in high school or however it happened, it did. We need some more artists though. It's another guy he rap with me and I can't think his name. But they whole little crew though, I think they go by the Young and Trent, they whole crew. Give you some more people. Boo Poppy, that's my partner, but not only that, like if his music wasn't it, I'll tell y'all his music, that nigga, he's a star, he just gotta start, he gotta tap into it, he just gotta put his music first and then get back to doing that. That's another artist. Well, he blue now, so it ain't no point in me saying T's up touchdown. That's somebody else that I really like his music. Who else out here? What's the nigga name? It's a nigga named Zillion now from Dallas. He upcoming artist. Him and Montana, they kind of cool. Kevin got bands, and I love his music. He turned right now. Who was? T.G. Gates is somebody from Houston. I say them in a couple interviews before. I'm gonna keep saying them until you pop. There's some old people. I don't want to leave nobody left out though. Really, just everybody, bro. OTB Fastlane, even though like he more popular than a lot of people, but he still ain't popped yet. I think he makes some of the best. Him and Young Al probably make the best music in Houston to me. But they ain't popped yet, but I feel like it's coming. Who else though? Some more people that I really be jamming. With Raider Savage, I know all those like the shit that happened with him or whatever. I feel like he can still overcome that if he just stick to his music. Stop with like anything else, just strictly focus on the music. I don't think really Raider Savage, I don't think as far as like the younger crowd, I think he probably got the best. I think he got the best music in Houston. Then of course GGO Kurt, like of course him, like all it's gonna take is him just to meet the right person or the right person to post him, or all he gotta do is keep going. He's already a star. He just gotta keep going. I'm sure everybody's seeing it now. Hunchy, Bookie. It's so many different people. I don't want to leave nobody out. I don't want to leave nobody out. I know I'm forgetting a lot of motherfuckers. There's so many different people. I'm gonna leave it there. Ace Persona, that nigga there. That's probably one of the most talented artists I ever met. Like that nigga, he'll direct his own video. He'll direct another motherfucking video. Then he'll get on the song and kill everybody that's on the song with him. Like that nigga star. F&B Longman, I love the fact that he seen how it feel. He seen how it felt to be the nigga, like one of the hottest niggas. Then he seen how it feel like, you know, I ain't gonna say fall off, but he had to come down, you know, and regroup. And now he working out, you know, and that's a different type of mental. When you get up and work out every day, you tap into yourself in a whole different way. And now he back doing his music. And one thing about him, I never seen him complain. I never seen him point a finger. And I love that for him. I can't wait till he get back to where he was at and pass that time to him, because he deserved it.
So look, this different topic. So give me your top 5 all-time athletes and why.
Hey, Lynette, I told you get some of that Cleveland.
Yes, I just took a money line for sure. I said I'm going with my nigga Mook today.
You say
Top 5 athletes of all time. And you don't gotta be in order, but just why they your top 5 athletes? It could be any sport.
As far as being athletic, or as far as just making it in professional sports? Because
Making it in professional
okay,
sports.
bet. Number 1, Tom Brady. Number 2, LeBron James. I'm gonna try to get one in every sport. I'm gonna try to get one in every sport. 1, Tom Brady. 2, LeBron James. 3, man, I don't want to be biased. I'm gonna say if I say Kyle Tucker, that's me being biased, because it ain't no way in hell that's the best nigga in baseball. That's just strictly being fucking biased. I'm gonna leave baseball alone because I ain't just really too tapped into that yet. But I fuck that. I gotta give 2 in basketball, Michael Jordan. Because ain't no way in here you go to 6 finals and go 6-0. They're just unbelievable shit. But me personally, I'll take LeBron James over Michael Jordan, but I gotta put Michael Jordan in there. Tom Brady, I already in there. Rob Gronkowski, I gotta go there. I'm biased, but that's the greatest tight end ever walked foot on a football field. And number 5, it's gonna be recent bias, but I gotta get, you know, I love to see the underdogs. I'm gonna go with Bud Crawford in boxing. That's probably be an ugly top 5, but it's my opinion and it makes sense to me.
Okay. So look, give me some. What advice would you give to up and coming entrepreneurs?
Don't ever stop. And no idea is a dumb idea. If you thought of it for a reason. Don't never let nobody talk you out your thoughts or talk you out your reasoning. Nothing is a dumb idea. And even if it ain't happening now, that don't mean it can't happen. And it ain't a loss until you stop trying. You could fall down as long as you get back up. It ain't a loss. As long as you trying, you got time.